the number that you're about to hear is way too high. I don't know how people in the UK, this many people in the UK, can still view Meghan Markle positively. I just don't get it. And even the number negatively, the people that view her negatively, I think it's too low. I'm totally surprised by this number, even though the number positive is the lowest that she's ever had. So this is technically an embarrassment. It's just getting worse and worse by the day, especially when it comes to these YouGov polls. All right. And I think that when you're talking, let's start with negative, right? I think that when you're talking about 65%, according to a YouGov poll, they see her negatively. I feel like that's not enough. I feel like if you're going to be told by someone in the press multiple times, your country is racist, you living there, you're racist, the monarchy that represents you, or unless they're anti-monarchist, that's probably true. The number that you're going to hear for positive is probably people that are anti-monarchy. They believe the monarchy was racist and oppressive to her. So that's probably why that number is going to be so still high. But the negative number is 65%. I would personally think it would be 80. I think that the people in the UK, you tell me in the comments, do you approve of Meghan Markle, people in the UK, right? 1 for yes, 2 for no. And I think 65% is way too high. Now, the number when it comes to being viewed positively is 20%. You mean there's still 1 out of 5 people over there in the UK? Wow. I mean, who are these 1 out of 5? They've got to be anti-monarchist, right? Like I said, it makes no sense to me. And it says here that this is the lowest number since 2017, which really, that even surprises me more, because you would think after all the stuff that we've heard about this woman and how much she hates the UK, how much she hates the people in the UK, why would even 20% of people, basically 1 out of 5, and that's the only thing I can come up with, because they hate the monarchy, they hate the king. But then again, why would they like Meghan if they hate the monarchy? She's trying to portray herself as if she's part of the monarchy. She really is. This represents a record low in favorability. Now, does she care? Of course not. She hates the UK. She does. So that's why it's funny. Marking a significant decline in public opinion towards the royal. That's what it says in the press right there in this report, towards the royal. And I've said it many times in the past. Why does the press still call Meghan Markle a royal? Right? It happens every day. Who relocated to California with the client in 2019 when 55% viewed her favorably. Well, 2019, back then people were getting censored. You weren't allowed to call out Meghan Markle for all of her bullshit. So back then I could understand that. I believe Paula said that back then in 2019 that she was taken off of Twitter when it was back then. And there was other YouTubers that were censored. I think it was that Yankee Wally and some other names like that. But that they were straight up censored talking about her. Hey, man, it ain't 2019 anymore. It's 2025.